This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the USC Trojans and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Trojans will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought... But a really nice return gets it to the 41. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, the offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. And for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Complete in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Gators are rolling down the field. Quick give. It's Twee here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create...
The Gators have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Making the adjustment on the play. Sells to fake. Throws to the back. Left side is Turner. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Gators trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. This is soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal.
Through the air, it's Washington. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's Gibson. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Gators! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Fielded in the end zone. It's Peoples. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, it's Coleman Williams. Maybe a crease.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Miller. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Now he's looking to throw it. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking looking to throw. It's Bachmeier. Got his man. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker.
That's why as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. That Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Under pressure. He's on the move. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On the move. Caught. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. And the Gators send out the punt unit.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
Trying to make one miss. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 30, at the 20. He now has 63 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. From the red zone, it's Peoples. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And he's in! Touchdown, Southern Cal! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. on the return, it's Gibson. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a tight end down the gut. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Second down, gonna throw it. He's looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Washington. Looking left. It's complete. Touchdown, Gators! Once he got some room, it was over. They'll try to add another to their lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's stuffed after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff again. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
This crowd Unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. How do you...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. At midfield, he's got room. Hits the accelerator to the right. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Peoples. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give is to Miller. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
Snapped on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Breaks into the open. Pass to 50. Smashes through the tackle. He now has 108 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive, and he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give is to Williams. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that full Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the hat.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the #1 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there.
And it's the Crimson Tide in real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking goodbye. They're being punked right now, dominated in every aspect of the game, and we haven't even hit halftime. Let's now take a look at some top 25 games around the nation on another wild day of college football.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. There he goes. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside. Into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Dropping back, it's Washington. Looking deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. Got room on the return. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown USC. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick 6 certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened, what did I do wrong. You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Out wide left, it's Brown. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Hits inside. It's Montgomery. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw one first. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 25. He's loose. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Looking for the time with the extra point. Oh, and they blocked it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Back to the ground game on the left. Shakes off the defender. Pass to 6. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks. They run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down. Try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the counter. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
Out of the backfield, he's open.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Rolls right. Rolling right and going deep. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Looking to throw. Rushes on. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. They'll run for it. It's Gibson. He's past the sticks. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Gators will have it 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Left side, it's Brown. Touchdown, Florida! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run for it, it's Peoples. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Williams. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. They're all over it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, still going. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. The give is to Williams. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Breaks into the open. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another.
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And a little bit extra pressure on this extra point, but it's good, and we're tied. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Here's Gibson one more time. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative.
4th down in their own territory. Big gamble here, and they're not even going to huddle. Got to make the play on 4th. Spits it out to the back. Bulldozes his way through. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Turner. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's got enough. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Washington. Wide open downfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field to score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Second down to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Snags it. Could not make his way to the corner. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
It's gone! And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give is to Williams. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
And nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Oh, pressure's coming. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Here comes the heat.